Welcome to this series where we are taking a look at the 1.13 update for Empyrion Galactic Survival. In the last part, we took down an abandoned assembly center, which gave us enough Zircosium to be able to build the auger. And what I've done since the end of the video is I've waited until the auger's been fully manufactured so we can spawn it in. In fact, we'll do it just now straight away, get it out of the way. So we've now spawned in the auger, and the other thing I've also done is I've walked back to the Eleon system, and we are now parked outside the Omicron control station, and the next step in the main mission is to talk to Kessel. I suppose we better put some fuel and oxygen into fuel where it is. Put some of that in there, some oxygen in as well, so we've got operational. So here's the auger. The other thing I just show you is how much storage we got. It's not that, it's this one. We've got 12,000 storage here, so hopefully in this part we get an opportunity to give this a little bit of a trial. Oops. Range of a base station offering services. Yes, thank you, Gabe. The other thing I want to look. Yeah, we've got a mobile constructor in here as well. Let's just see. I think we'll just hook it to there to begin with, so that, well, the idea of this is that we can refine the resources, the ores, as and when we want to do it. I've already deconstructed the silver shade lights, so we should be able to get you into here and just dock the ship, the auger, into its nice little bay. Turn the power off. As I say, hopefully we'll have an opportunity to give this a go. And what we're going to do now is just, the other thing I've also done is I've put a poster up here, and I've also put a tier 1 shield generator in here because I've got a feeling we might need this in the kind of this part. The other thing I think also in the last video, I kind of mentioned that I wanted the med stations, but I'd forgotten that the med station stuff was already actually in here. In fact, we'll go out this way just to say if I've got an EVA suit on. So the next thing we got to do is go and talk to Kessel. I think we can go in the bottom here. Let's turn the jetpack off so we can walk. Go in, talk to Kessel, and we can get the next step in the main mission. Okay, we just walk round, see what Kessel's got to say. The operation was a complete success thanks to your daring actions, Commander, but we should also protect my cover now. However, I believe we must investigate the incident further. For instance, how did this special unit manage to access the Titan's database unnoticed by the security detail? What was their intention selling the information? There's still much unresolved. Let's reconvene here in a few minutes. I need to quickly gather additional information. So we've kind of got a little bit of a reward there. We've done good work here, Commander, but we've resolved the critical issue. The data stolen from the Titan has been secured, and we destroyed one more base with that rogue elite squad. Though I still don't know what they were up to, and we should investigate further. As promised, however, I should first make contact with your people now. I'm transferring the coordinates of the Glad Outpost to you. Okay, thanks a lot. Okay, so we're updating mission. We've got to go to somewhere called Iblossa. I just want to check something actually while we're here, because we've been collecting all sorts of miscellaneous. We've got this here. We've got these explorer tokens. Can I hand those in? Yeah, Explorers Guild. Redeem explorer tokens. Okay, we've got reward unlocked, drill epic. Wow, we've got an epic drill, have we? Oh, that's pretty useful. We'll take that. I don't think there's anything else we can trade in here. That is quite useful. Although it's a bit of a contradiction actually, in the sense that we've now got okay, we can actually, I'm going to put the drill in there as a backup. But we do have an epic drill. Actually, I'm going to put the epic drill in there. Actually, I don't think we're going to be mining much at the moment. Plus, it's in the MX5, so I think the other thing I wouldn't mind doing. This guy's just a food trader, isn't he? Show me what you've got to offer. Ratatouille. Yeah, I don't really want to. I wouldn't mind seeing if I can offload some stuff first. I can't remember what the traders are here. I don't think they were very good though, were they? Who's this guy? He's another. Ah, well, we got some plants. We can always offload those. So yeah, we'll kind of sell these by halves. I don't want to get rid of all of them, but I think we've probably got enough in here to kind of dump off here, because we picked up all that. I think it was at the last mission that we picked up loads of these, so I think we'll just trade off some of these. Got some sport food here. I'm not exactly sure why we've got sport food in here. Okay, let me just I think it comes back to the theme actually. Corn sprouts. Just sell these off. Okay, so there's 9 of those. Yeah, I think it comes back to the fact that you know, junk accumulates in the ship, so you've got to take the opportunity from time to time, 11 of those, to kind of sell off some of this stuff. Obviously, it's just going to build up and build up over time. Looks like we've got 11 of these, so plus it gives us a little bit more money, so 7 of those. Don't think we got any of those, have we? Yeah, we got 9 of these, haven't we? Got no aloe vera. Oh, so we got 5 aloe vera. Five Akua berries. Got those space oranges. Got 8 of those. And we got some large eggplants. 10 of those. I mean, there's a possibility we might be able to add some more in later on. Actually, I wouldn't mind a mushroom sprout. I'm going to buy one of those, and I'm also, we can make fiber plants. The reason I want to buy the mushroom sprout is that we don't actually have the ability to grow mushrooms at the moment. And I think I've got one spare slot. Okay, that's okay, let's see what this guy's got, and then we'll be on our way. Got some auto miner cores here. Yeah, but we'll sell off the auto miner cores as well. I never use them, so there's no point me lugging them around. Plus they're very profitable. So that gives us 198,000. How much refined and taxed? I'm gonna buy 30 refined pentaxid, because something tells me that we're going to possibly need that. Let me just go down, get into here. Get the jetpack on. And of course I've come out the wrong side of the space station. And we'll just get back to the ship. Oh, not a bad kind of position, wasn't it? Whoops. Just drop that in. Oh, of course, we're going to have to turn off the shields. Otherwise, it won't let me. Got to remember to start doing that now. Put the mushrooms there. We get one mushroom every cycle. Anything that's actually grown, wheat grown, everything growing. Okay, so we just got one veggie. I'll put that in the fridge. Pentexid tank. Something tells me that I seem to be able to store a lot more in the Pentexid tank than you used to be able to do. And I think the other thing we can do actually. Okay, it's not offering us services. Right, we're just going to get into the ship because we got to go to the Iblossa system. I'm certainly going to put the shield back on. I mean, it's not. Oops. Better put the thrusters on as well. Actually, station services. It would cost us 2,000 units to. I think we're stock up on some ammunition and to take this to 100%. Okay, we're going to take that to 100% as well. Oops. Did I turn the thrusters on? Yep. The reason I've kind of done this is topped up on the Pentaxid. I know I've got plenty of Pentaxid, but something tells me we're going to need it. Right, so we got to go to the search system. Was it a Blossom? Okay, a Blossom system. Show on map. Lock target. 28 light years away. It always pays when you're warping between systems to make sure that you've always got enough Pentaxid to get back. Receiving a signal from an asteroid field, a Diorum. Okay. Yeah, it always pays to make sure that you've got enough to get out. Okay, we got what we got here. Let's see if we got info panel. It says that's empty space. That's got some ice and copper in. I certainly wouldn't mind some ice because I'm going through quite a lot of water, and water is kind of key if you want to build reasonably good quality food. Maybe once we've been to wherever we're going here, we can drop back to that other one to see if we can pick up some ice, and that gives us a reason to try out the auger. Commander, we're getting coordinates. I've marked a position on the screen. Approach the Glad Outpost. Okay, so it's gonna. Let's have a quick scan. Nothing in the system. No asteroids. Okay, this is a well-hidden system. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is we're just going to fly towards the Glad Outpost, and I will see you there once we arrive. Okay, welcome back. We are advised to park our ship and enter the base through the entrance behind the corridor on the upper platform. Okay. I think if we come in a slight angle here, drop down a bit. That should get us in a reasonable position to do what we need to do. And we'll just turn the thrusters off, leave the shields on. Oops. And we'll just fly out the top, I think. This is find the entrance. So. Yeah, this is familiar. You go in there and there used to be a switch that blows the base up. We're advised to see Commander Mercer Jr. in the control room. Okay. I don't think they turn hostile just yet. If I remember correctly, that they're... Oops. I don't think we're at the bottom, are we? Yes, we are. Isn't Mercer a traitor? Well, anyway, we'll see how it goes. Oh, that's different. Looks like they've actually got proper clad guards that look like humans, rather than before they were just the usual kind of ambiguous type guys. Anyway, let's just talk to Commander. Oops, for some reason I was just falling down the hole. Welcome, Commander, to our humble, glad outpost. I'm glad you made it, especially after all the troubles you've overcome. Kessel spoke highly of you, but frankly, I expect nothing less. Alex especially will be over the moon. I hope you haven't forgotten her birthday cake, huh? You should also speak to Emerson and Pallant. They are asked about you. I'm talking too much. What would you like to know? I don't think we're going to read that. Where's Alex? She's on a covert mission along with Jennifer Zurgon. I don't know exactly when they'll return. Will have a radio silence, but I feel speak to anyone here on the outpost. Okay, we'll talk later. There used to be a nice loot box under this floor at one time. Right, I'm assuming that we've got to go down through here, because there used to be like a down place here. Oh, this has changed a bit. Looks like they've reworked this. Can we... I mean, everyone's on our side now, so we'll do a little bit of looting if we can. Not that it's particularly that impressive, but... Okay, anyway, we're just going to go down. Here. I'm not seeing any turrets or anything here. We will certainly take the fuel cells. All fuel is welcome. Okay, we've got that there. Okay. So let's go through the blast. Oops. Go through the blast doors. There's find Emerson, find Pallet, talk to Emerson. Right. I think that's Emerson. That's Pallet there. They definitely reworked all the avatars in here. Got laser rifle. That's fairly nice. Junk. Piece of junk. Oh, we'll take the heavy armor. There's cruise quarters that way. Let me just... you're Emerson, so... oh, hello, Commander Hendricks, tell me. Did you come from our junior commander? The Mercers are everywhere, aren't they? Has it you already assigned you a mission, but can you first take a breath? The senior Mercer is missing, but I bet he doesn't dare come near your friend again. Alex knocked him out cleanly. If you want to talk, I've got a moment to sing. Let's talk later. Okay. He seems to be typing. There used to be some reasonable loot up the crew quarters as well. Let's sneak in here. What's in the wardrobe? Another shotgun. something over here. Certainly no shortage of sniper rifles and things like that. I'm sure there used to be a loot box in here as well. How do I get out? Okay, it's out this way. Let's go back down and see. Not allowed, enter a lock code. Okay. That's a bit inconvenient if you want to use the bathroom, isn't it? Okay. What we got to do now is go through the blast doors. Pallant is down there. Alright, we'll just follow the mission at the moment. I think we've got to go one more. Yeah, this is the... What we got here? Oh, we'll take 10 rounds of ammunition. Okay, we'll just talk to Pallant. Hello, Commander. Wonderful what you made it here to us. Alex will be ecstatic. However, I'm afraid the welcome party must wait. For one, Jennifer and Alex are still away on their mission. And secondly, new containers keep arriving here all the time. Our junior commander claims he's requisitioned them from the UCH, but they're all unmarked, but constantly causing trouble. Our ensign Hendrik has been fiddling with the seals for hours already. I've had to force him to take a break. But now I need to continue the work. Okay, gladly. Commander Hendricks, please meet me in the command room. Okay. Oh, we'll take the emergency oxygen. I don't think I want to spend or take the water as well. I just want to have a look round. They seem to have removed all the nice loot boxes. Is there anything down here? What we got here? Ha, root beer formula. I wonder whether the mission's a bit messed up because we got a root beer formula here. A secret formula is deliciously overpowered brewery low gravity root beer. I wonder if we would have been meant to be sent here in the past or whether the mission has just got out of sync. It's just not allowed, okay. So there are parts of here that are locked away from us. So let me just see if we can steal something from the fridge. Okay, we'll take that as well. I think you're just going to sell us food, aren't you? Yeah, well, not particularly that interested, to be honest. Actually, have you got any milk, actually? I've got 220. I'm going to buy 20 milk. The reason I'm buying the milk is that that might help save the conserved water for the moment. Let me just... We'll get up to where Mercer is and then we'll offload what we just got. Make some space. Okay, so here we are. Get here. Put this in the fridge. So we've only got... We need some plant fiber, aren't we? Let me just see what... Either that or plant protein. Yeah, we need plant protein, which means veggies. Okay, I think I'll put that in miscellaneous. Put the platinum bar in there. That can go into the fridge. That can go into input. This can go into fuel. With that. Where we got here? Pentax ammo gear. Trade armor. I'll put that in there for the moment. And put this lot under personal weapons, though I've got so many oops, no, that can just go for trade. Trade weapons. I think we may have to start scrapping some of that stuff. Because it's not much use, to be honest. Right, let's go and talk to Commander Mercer Jr. We got a rest poster. Okay, we can put that on the ship. Commander, I must ask for your immediate help. We have lost contact with one of our agents. It happens to be occasionally, but this agent wasn't just acquiring critical data. Let's just say that he isn't exactly our typical operative. His name is Yarod. He's working undercover at a station unofficially controlled by the Solarians. I fear cover has been blown. I'd like you to head to Sigma Fulcrum and go to Sigma Zero system to locate our agent and extract them. Okay, I'll take care of it. So we now got to go to Sigma Fulcrum. Let me just, so we just got to get out of here. That means another warp jump. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, we'll just get out of here. Get back to the ship. And just. Right, let's get here. I got a rest poster. Okay. I think we'll put the poster up. Turn the shields off. Nice thing about this ship is you've got places to put the posters. Shields back on. I think what we will do is just get into the cockpit and oops, thrusters on. Let's get away from the Glad HQ. Okay, where was that? I think what we're going to do is we got asteroid there. It says discovered by. I think I'd like, if possible, to go and get some water before we go any further. Or just see if there is an option for water. Wow, that's bright. Plus it'll give us a chance to try out the auger. Warp to Sigma. A few resources are waiting for you in this type of asteroid field. Okay. There's a base there. Right, I'm just going to fly into here and see what we can find. We may need to get out very, very quickly. We've got stuff all around us, actually. Is anything relatively... Actually, looks like we got Polaris in this direction, so I'm just going to go over there because in some ways, if we can get some trading done, that would be even better. Okay, welcome back. It's not what I expected. It says it's a gas refinery. I know we can do some trading on that, but it's good to know, but oops. Yep. Let's see if we can find a nice asteroid. Actually, is there any way into this? There must be a way in. Let's just check the gas refinery out. Can we see any entrances? Okay, there's something on the top here. See what they will trade us. Got to be a trader in here somewhere. Right, I'm just going to have a look around and see if I could... Oh, this looks like a... What's the latest news? Happy supply chain back. Show me what you got to offer. Okay, we got to Sarcosium, or that's adding insult to interest. They will buy stuff. Robotics, filters, ore scanners. Are we in range of... Okay, we're not in range of the ship, but we can... So we've got to offer large generator, coolant, mutant. It buys, doesn't sell. So we can buy, but we can't sell. We can sell that. Radiation protection boost, robotics. Okay, so that's good to know, even if technically at the moment we don't. We're just going to have to make sure that we get within range. Okay. Where's the ship gone? Ship, where I thought out that, it's just over there. It's okay. Yeah, I'm too far away at the moment, so we'd have to come in a lot closer. But I don't want to faff around with that just at the moment. I'd rather find a nice asteroid so that we can pick up some water and try out the auger. So, right, we're just going to go here. There was a asteroid fairly close. This one just over here. Please make it a nice asteroid, please. Right, so we're just going to fly around here and see what we can find. Look at that. Thank you, game. Bang on schedule. So we're just going to fly towards the ice asteroid, and we'll give the auger a little bit of a run out and see how efficient it is. So just get in nice and close. Level off. Turn the thrusters off. Ship should provide us with overwatch. So just go and jump into the auger. A bit of power. The auger should be able to turn around in this thingy. Whoops. This planet, this sun is a little bit bright actually, but look at this. Oh, this is the way to mine. This is my... Even if we have got an epic drill now. Anyway, guys, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to mine out the ice blocks and I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. I think we've got 1,741 ice blocks. That should solve our water problem for the moment. So we're coming here. The only real problem with mining this was the fact that the bright white from the sun made it a bit difficult to see where the ice was, but that's fair enough. So we're docked, turn off all the power. And I think what I will do is, which one is miscellaneous one? Actually, do it this way. I think it's miscellaneous one, isn't it, Scott? Yep. So what we'll do is we'll transfer all the ice into there. Come here, inputs. We'll transfer all this into here. The auger, we can put the stone in as well, because we can use that to make carbon substrate. And then what we'll do is miscellaneous one. and we're on it to knock out 300 or 400 chunks of into water before we get going. So now it's time to go to Sigma 0 and see what's there. Oops, thrusters on. Galaxy Mac. What was it? Okay, Sigma 0, that's where we got to go. Show on map. Lock target, 22 light years away. And we will be on our way. So here we are, we're back in. What have we got in this system? Let's see what we got. We got to go to Sigma Fulcrum. What is Sigma Beta? It doesn't tell us anything, it just says empty space. Right, we're going to head for Sigma Fulcrum. So let's approach the Sigma Fulcrum station. It's probably going to be miles away. Okay, what have we got in this system? We got titanium, aluminium, and platinum. I certainly wouldn't mind the platinum. So what we're going to do is we're going to head in the direction of Sigma Fulcrum. Okay, just get up to speed. Oops. And we're going to head in that direction. And as usual, what I'm going to do is fly towards Sigma Fulcrum. If there's anything of any interest on the way through, where in fact I can head for that one there just to see. And if not, I'll see once we get to Sigma Fulcrum. Okay, welcome back. We are approaching Sigma Fulcrum. I think I remember this one. Let's find Yarod. Yeah. I think this is quite a big trading station. You're in range of... Yeah, let me just... I think I remember correctly. There's a trading floor in here, so we're going to see if we can do some trading. And if it's the same as the old mission... whoops. Turn the thrusters off. If it's the same as what it used to be like, we're going to end up in quite a battle. We probably won't be able to do it in this part. So, oh, let's gotta keep harvesting. So I'm just going to grab the herbal leaves and stuff because we need to keep that lovely supply of food flowing in. That. I think the mushrooms are still growing, so player, tuck this in the fridge. Okay. Yeah, we need the mushrooms for the dino stew. I think we'll make... Let's just stick with the burgers. Okay, talk to Yarod. Okay, we'll just go up here. I think what I will do this time is we're going to take the MX-5 with us. Thrusters on. Just as a backup. Yarod is down there, but what I want to do first is go up onto the trading station. Hello guys. Because I think once you meet Yarod, things get interesting. Yeah, we can't steal anything, which is unfortunate. Grandpa's shotguns and other equipment. Yep, thank you. Haha. Right, here we are. We got some traders. Yeah, just see what I just want to see what you're selling. Right, he's got laser guns and mini guns in here. So what I'm going to do is take the opportunity to. Do we have any mini guns? Yes, we got loads of mini guns. Assault rifles. Here we go. So we're going to do a little bit of intense trading. Wait, I want to trade with you. Okay. Right, it's got laser pistols. There's the mini guns. What we got? We got 10. I'll sell off those. There's 22,000. I certainly wouldn't mind. How many have you got? 84. We'll buy those. It's 86. 84, sorry. Buy those just as got hand cannons and laser pistols. Right, we got 1, 2, 3 of those. I'm sure I had some hand cannons yet. Get rid of these as well. I think we got laser SMGs as well. You're selling laser pistols. We'll sell 3 of those. Hand cannons. I mean, we've got some other. What we got here? These are laser SMGs. So laser rifle. Sell those as well. And we got hand cannons. Just sell those off as well. We got assault shotguns and heavy sniper rifles. We'd have to get that from my personal weapons. We got 1, 2. I don't want to actually sort by type. Okay. Well, I think we've got enough assault shotguns to be going on with, to be honest. Got a couple more laser rifles. And this is what I've been looking for. Sell some, and another one. Assault shotguns. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, we've got heavy sniper rifles. I don't want to sell too many of these. Do you buy drills? Oops. Okay, well, 2 of those. Laser SMG, heavy armor, shotgun upgrade kits, plasma blaster, hunter. Plasma blaster would be quite nice. I don't like selling my upgrade kits. That's about it. I wouldn't mind buying one of those. Explosive devices would be nice as well. Alright, so that's that, guys. So what have you got? Got some real pals, yeah, sure. Okay, so he's basically selling the same as the other guy. That's a bit manky, isn't it? Well, we can steal stuff from the fridge. No. Obviously that one wasn't set properly. What are you selling? You can use the repair bay. I'll fix it myself, sorry. Right, so is there anybody else here? I think this guy's a food guy. What do you have today? Let me see. Yep. These are quite important when we do the mission. Is the gambler. I don't gamble. There's lots of gambling going on in here. I think these are just the restrooms. And access the fridge. Okay, we'll take the fridge. About the other one. Nope. Obviously, there's selected options. What have you got here? Titanium, chemicals, fertilized, toxic. Right. He buys robotics. Right, put this in the fridge. Maybe sniper rifle can go back into my personal weapons. Miscellaneous. Yeah, we got spare parts. That's not robotics. That's annoying. We've got raw diamonds. I'm actually going to buy 10 raw diamonds. No, we know we can get them. So right, he buys spare parts. We will sell off the spare parts. I'll sell 15 of those. This is number 4,000. Chemicals, fertilizers. We got coolant as well, I think. Can sell that off as well. It's not a lot, but it's all cluttering a ship up. So Estra more, so cozy more. Oh, okay, so that gives us a little bit here. We've got liquor, ancient relics. Okay, so what was that? You've got mutant stuff in here as well, haven't you? He doesn't buy, he only sells. Doesn't buy, so he only buys, he only sells this stuff, which is what we got loads of. Thank you, game. Leather we can get from there. Optronics, I don't think we've got any optronics, and I certainly don't. Okay, so we've gone round. What are you then? Oh, you buy data. I don't think we've got any astronomical data or anything here. Got a technical artifact. Well, we got rid of a little bit of stuff. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go and talk to Yarod. And that's when he's going to give us a mission, and then we're probably going to get killed. Unless, of course, the mission's been changed. We go down here. We got to... Okay, where Yarod is round the back here. There he is. He's the dodgy-looking robot. Minor Stephen Silverbeard Hendricks. We need to get out of here quickly. We're still undetected, but the Solarians are closing in. And yes, I'm aware of the AI housed in my cyborg body. Before you ask, Yarod is my code name, adapted in honor of our savior, but there are complications. First, I must transfer myself to your suit, and then you must destroy this body to leave no evidence behind. Okay, let's get out of here. I seem to be short a few weapons. Destroy Yarod. Find an access point. Right, I'm just gonna get... Yep. I'm just gonna get out of here. The game's actually stolen my what we call it. Luckily I didn't sell all of them. Personal weapons, heavy sniper rifle, plasma rifle, epic. Okay, got you back. We'll take the rocket launcher with us. Right, now the next step means we've got to go in here and clear out what's below. So I think this would be a good point to leave it. Apologies that we haven't done very much in this video. We've just kind of flown around a bit. But the next bit gets quite interesting because we've got to kind of fight our way through all this infrastructure and get things done. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.